there. This is my dear friend Kelly. I'm Nancy. We are two women here in the Okanagan, inspiring women on a mission. Kelly's going to take the lead here today because she's got some books she wants to talk to us about.
Well, one of my New Year's resolutions, I think every year, is I love to read, and I'm always looking for new books to read. So I'm kind of open to a lot of different things. And this year, I wanted to focus a little bit more on a couple of different things rather than always novels and stuff, because I am in a
certain
book club.
Topics, you mean?
Yeah, certain topics. Some of it is a self-improvement type of thing. How can you get better yourself? How can you kind of quiet that little voice sometimes in your head that says, no, you're not good enough, you can't do that, you can't do this. So I've got some books like that. I have some books that I've got on order. They're not here yet. I've got one of them here on being more creative and getting back into the things that I love to do that I've really put on the back burner since I've got out of school, started working, had a family, things like that. So
life got in the way.
Yeah, life does get in the way sometimes. And then I do have one book here that I have read, but I thought it was so inspirational. So a couple of the ones that I wanted to start out with, and I've started reading this one, and this was actually one that a good friend of ours, Mayor, had suggested, and I went ahead and
I'm reading it too.
And it's very good. I'm only on, I think, chapter 2 or 3, but
Me too.
I try to read this at least a chapter every night before I go to bed, because I think that gives me good thoughts when I'm going to sleep.
Oh, good for you.
Sometimes I get up early in the morning and read, but I've been trying to do yoga instead of doing that so much, so I can only do so much before I have to get ready for work. So this one's called You Are a Badass: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life.
Ew.
And then this one, a lot of people are going to be familiar with Shonda Rhimes. She is the writer, producer of Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and I believe there's one other show in there. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I did love Grey's Anatomy for a long time. So anyway, this is a book that she wrote, The Year of Yes: How to Dance It Out, Stand in the Sun, and Be Your Own Person. And I think that's some of the stuff that you and I are trying to really accomplish with our channel. So I thought this would also be a really great book to incorporate on my reading.
As long as yes does not mean, oh yes, I'll go along with that, dear.
No, you also have to learn how to say no sometimes.
Right, that's the part I was worried about. I was worried about the big word yes.
Yes, maybe yes to yourself. I haven't really read it yet.
Saying yes to your dreams and desires.
Yes.
Yes to give me the winning lottery ticket. No.
Yeah.
So that I can buy my friend Kelly a new car.
So now this is called The Soul Searcher's Handbook, a modern girl's guide to a new age world. Nancy and I like to do, we do a lot of cool things here in the Okanagan. We like crystals, we like kind of the astrology, the tarot cards, things like that. Psychics, things like that. So, but sometimes it can be really confusing. So
True.
I thought this might help to just kind of maybe pull all that information in, so you know if someone's kind of flaky or if they really know what they're talking about. I actually got this a while ago and I had not picked it up yet. So this is part of my journaling. So this is the Desire Map, and it's by Danielle Laporte, which you just have to like Google her and listen to her voice, because her voice sounds like dark chocolate. It is mesmerizing. Like, I think I have a bit of a girl crush on her. So anyway, it's a guide to creating goals with your soul. She's very eloquent, and she's spot on. Like, a lot of times when she puts something out there, it's something that I've been thinking about already, and she's put words to how I was feeling. So cool. I really like that. So that's a journal that I bought you as well.
Yes,
so,
I have it.
I went ahead and got the companion piece to that. I've been talking for a long time about getting back into painting, and several years ago when I was in Seattle, I went downtown to the Utrecht art store, and I bought canvases and paints and brushes and everything, and they've been sitting in my basement since then. This was probably about 8 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So I've not done anything with them.
She was busy raising children during that time.
And being a hockey mom and working and doing all those kinds of things. So this one, I've actually signed up. Hopefully I'll sign up for it if I can get in there. An online painting course that I'm going to be doing. And this was one of the books that was recommended to me, and it's called Daily Painting. And it's just like anything else. You have to practice in order to get good. Now, I used to do daily painting. I painted every single day when I was young. I always painted, and I would draw. I always had a sketchbook with me. and I have not done that in years, so I am quite rusty at it. The reason that I chose this one is I would like to read it again. I've seen the movie as well. Cheryl Strayed wrote this book after she lost her mother, and she had a really difficult time with dealing with that loss. It was very, very difficult for her, and she went down a really dark hole, and how she ended up coming out of that hole. She hiked by herself the Pacific Coast Trail. The person that I think she meets at the end of the book is this person who ends up becoming her husband, and then I realized it's Brian Lindstrom. I'm going, the same one I grew up with? Are you kidding me? I thought that was quite fascinating, that I might actually know this famous person who I was so admired throughout this book. Her bravery and her courage.
Incredible.
So I've never read the book.
Phenomenal.
It's a really great book to read, and I think it gives people hope too, that you can come out of this despair, and so it's an inspirational book as well.
Really inspirational.
And actually the movie, they did a great job with the movie.
Fantastic.
So anyway, those are my books so far to read for the beginning.
She's going to be busy in 2017.
The beginning of 2017. Yeah, I've got about 3 books started right now. My book club book and these other 2. So anyway, I'll be busy reading, and I'll check in with everybody.
In a few months, we can do a recap where we're at.
Yeah, for sure.
Any books that you think are phenomenal, worth reading, please
share with us.
Share with us. Share with others out there, because we all have been touched by something different, and it might be something that your fellow watcher, viewer, reader really needs at this exact moment in their life, just to cheer them up or to make them feel like somebody else is where they're at today.
Yeah, so share your ideas with us. Share what books you love. What your reading goals are for if you like to read, or if you prefer audiobooks. That's also a great way to do something, especially on a long trip. So we'll sign off for now. I'm Kelly, and this is Nancy. We're Inspiring Women on a Mission. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and our YouTube channel. So please subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.